Myself, Dr. RPS Chauhan, Professor and Head, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering at IMS Engineering College, Ghaziabad, affiliated to APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University, Lucknow. I am here to take the lecture of the subject microprocessor and microcontroller. Today in my lecture, I am going to discuss the instruction related to data transfer group, the addition operation, subtraction operation. So, let us see the instruction related with the data transfer group instruction. So, first instruction which is related with the data transfer group instruction, that is nothing but the in instruction. So, this in instruction is used to input the data from the input port. With this instruction, the port address, the input port address is specified. So, this instruction is used to read or input the data from the input port and store the bit pattern into the accumulator register. So, this is the job performed by this instruction, that is in 8 bit port address. Remember that with this instruction the address is 8 bit, the port address is nothing but it is the 8 bit. So, see here the port input port address is nothing but the 8 bit address instead of 16 bit. So, whenever microprocessor execute this instruction, it will read the data from the input port, the port address is specified with the instruction and load this 8 bit pattern into the accumulator. So, let us see the example of this instruction, that is IN. IN is the operation code of this instruction. The port address is given or specified with the instruction is nothing but FFH. FFH is the 8 bit port address. We can write this is nothing but the 8 bit input port address. Input port address. So, this is the port address where the input devices are connected. The example of input devices are switches. We can connect 8 switches to this port address. Whenever this instruction is executed by microprocessor, it will read the status of the switches which are connected to the input port having address FFH. So, see, before the execution of this instruction, the content of accumulator A is equals to 0, the port address which is specified with this instruction is FFH, and at this address, port address, the data which is present, that is 55H. 55H the data which is present in this input port. So, whenever microprocessor execute this instruction, so after the execution of this instruction, the content of this input port which is 55H is loaded into the accumulator. So, after the execution A equals to 55H, previously A is equals to 00. So, after the execution A equals to 55H. So, this is the job performed by this instruction, that is in port address. It will input or read the data from the input port having address which is specified with this instruction. The FFH is the port address. The processor will read the status of the input port and load this value into the accumulator. Next instruction is out port address. This instruction is used to write data from accumulator to output port. The 8 bit address of the output port is specified with the instruction. So, this instruction is used to write, the previous instruction in is used to read the information from the input port. This instruction is used to write the information or data into the output port. The output port address is specified with the instruction. So, let us see the example of this instruction is out 80H. So, 80H is the 8 bit output port address. So, it is the 80 is the output port address, where the output devices, example of output devices LED are connected. So, microprocessor execute this instruction. Before the execution of this instruction, the content of accumulator is FFH. The port address specified with the instruction is 80H, and at this address, output port address, suppose the data is 55H. So, this is the case before the execution of out 80H instruction. So, let us see what happened after the execution of this instruction. So, whenever microprocessor execute this instruction, the content of the accumulator is outputted, or the we can say that the content of the accumulator is written into the output port having address that is 80H. So, after the execution of this instruction, the content of this port output port is FFH having this address 80H. So, this is the meaning of this instruction out port address which is 80H. Next instruction is SPHL. This instruction will copy the HL pair to the stack pointer. So, this instruction is used to copy the or load the content of HL register pair into the stack pointer register. The example of this instruction is SPHL. Before the execution of this instruction, the content of H register is 20H and L register is equals to 00H. So, this is the case before the execution of instruction, and the stack pointer SP having this value FFFFH. So, before the execution of instruction SPHL, the content of H is 20H, L register is 00H, stack pointer is FFFFH. After the execution of SPHL instruction, this instruction will load the content of HL register into the stack pointer register. So, see the value of H is equals to 20, L is equals to 00. The same value is loaded into the stack pointer register. So, after the execution, instead of FFFFH, the stack pointer having the value that is 2000H. So, this instruction will load the content of HL register pair into the stack pointer register, which is a 16-bit register. Next instruction is XTHL instruction. This instruction will exchange the content of HL with the top of the stack. Stack pointer is nothing but it is a 16-bit register which is used to hold the data temporarily during the execution of the instruction. So, the example of this instruction is XTHL. This instruction will exchange the content of HL with the top of this stack. So, see here, before the execution of this instruction, H is equals to 22H, L is equals to 3H, 33H, and the content of SP is equals to FFFDH, means the stack pointer is point to this memory location having address FFFDH. At this memory location having address FFFDH, the data is 55H, and the next memory location having address FFFEH, the data is 44H. So, whenever microprocessor execute this instruction, it will exchange the value of H and L register with the top of the stack, that is nothing but FFFDH and FFFEH contents. So, let us see after the execution of this instruction, first the top of this stack is having address that is FFFDH, the value is 55. So, this value is exchanged with the value of L register, and the next stack top that is having address FFFEH, the value is 44. So, this value is exchanged with the H register. So, after the execution, H is equals to 44H, L is equals to 55H, and the stack, the memory location having address FFFDH, FFFEH having the value that is 33H and 22H. So, in this way the processor will exchange the content of HL register with the top of the stack with the help of instruction XTHL. Next instruction is PCHL. It will load the content of HL register. It will load the program counter with the content of HL register pair. So, this instruction will load the content of HL register pair, which is 16-bit, into the program counter, that is PC register, program counter register. So, microprocessor start executing the instruction from the new loaded value. So, whenever microprocessor is loaded with the load the program counter with the new value with the help of instruction PCHL, it will start executing the instruction from that particular location. So, before the execution of this instruction PCHL, let the content of H register, that is C2H, and L register will have FFH, program counter will have the value that is FF00H. So, this is the case before the execution of PCHL instruction. So, after the execution of this instruction PCHL, the content of the HL register is loaded into the program counter. So, after the execution, program counter becomes C, the program counter will have the value that is C2FFH. So, the program counter is loaded with the new value of the HL register, that is C2FF, and the processor will start executing the instruction or program from this memory location. So, this way the program counter is loaded with a new value from the HL register pair. The next group of instruction is arithmetic group instruction. the instruction of arithmetic group will perform the arithmetic operation, that is addition, subtraction, increment and decrement operation. During the arithmetic addition and subtraction operation, remember that accumulator contained one of the operand and the another operand is given by the temporary register. So, this operation is performed with the help of arithmetic and logical unit. The addition subtraction operation is performed with the help of arithmetic unit, arithmetic and logic unit of 8085 microprocessor. All flags are modified to reflect the result of operation. In case of data transfer group, no flags are modified because the processor will transfer the data or copy the data from source to destination, but here in arithmetic group instruction, the processor will perform the arithmetic operation between the two data which is present in accumulator and the one of the register which is specified with the instruction. So, any 8-bit operand, that is the operand specified with the instruction, the content of the register or the content of the memory locations are added with the content of accumulator. So, accumulator is always comes into picture during the arithmetic operation, and the result of operation is always stored into the accumulator. So, during the execution of addition, subtraction or arithmetic operation, the result is always stored into the accumulator register. Example of this arithmetic group instruction, the first addition operation is nothing but the instruction is add B, add M, ADI data 8-bit, and see here this is the invalid instruction. It means that we never add the content of B register with C register directly. So, this is the invalid instruction. So, the meaning of that, the one of the operand is always present in the accumulator, that is why we cannot use add B comma C instruction. So, let us see the example of the arithmetic addition operation. So, instruction is add B or add M. So, here I am considering the example of add B instruction. So, add B instruction will add the content of specified register B register with the content of accumulator and store the result into the accumulator register. So, before the execution of add B instruction, the content of accumulator is 0FH and the content of B register is 0EH. And the status of the flags, that is sign flag, 0 flag, both are reset, auxiliary carry flag is reset, parity flag is reset and carry flag is reset. So, this is the status of the flags of 8085 microprocessor. After the execution, if we add that 0FH and 0EH, the result is 1DH. So, it will store into the accumulator. So, whenever this two 8-bit number is added, means the content of accumulator 0FH and the content of B registers are added, the result is 1DH and it will store into the accumulator. So, after the execution of this instruction add B, the content of accumulator becomes 1DH, which is nothing but the result, and the carry flag which is reflected and the parity flag which is changed, that is auxiliary carry flag is set, because the number in the lower nibble is greater than D is greater than 9. So, it is invalid BCD number, that is why the auxiliary carry flag is set, it is set to 1, and the parity flag is 1 because the result will consist total number of ones which is even. So, the result is even number of ones, that is why the result consists even number of ones, that is why the parity flag is set and rest of the flags will remains unchanged. So, this is the meaning of the add instruction. So, this instruction will add the content of B register with the content of accumulator. Next instruction is ADI instruction. This instruction will add the content of the accumulator with the 8-bit data which is specified with the instruction immediately. So, this is a 2-byte long instruction. The first byte is operation code and the second byte is the immediate data which is specified with the instruction. For example, the instruction is ADI 06 0CH. So, 0C is nothing but the 8-bit data, 8-bit data which is specified with the instruction. So, this instruction will add the content of accumulator which is 0BH before the execution and the 8-bit data, that is 0CH, immediately and store the result into the accumulator. So, if we add this 0B which is the content of accumulator and the 8-bit data, that is 0CH, the result is 17H and this is stored into the accumulator. So, after the execution of this instruction, the content of accumulator becomes 17H. So, here if we add this two number, again the auxiliary carry flag is set and the parity flag is set to 1 because the result will consist even number of ones. Next is ACI instruction. This instruction will add the content of accumulator with the 8-bit data specified with the instruction along with the carry flag and store the result into the accumulator. So, the example of this instruction is ACI 0BH 0BE 0BH is the 8-bit data specified with the instruction. So, this is the 8-bit data which is specified with the instruction. So, whenever microprocessor execute this instruction, it will add this 8-bit data immediately with the content of accumulator, which is again 0BH along with the carry flag. So, carry flag, the status of the carry flag is set before the execution of this instruction, before the execution of ACI 0BH instruction. So, after the execution of this instruction ACI 0BH, the content of accumulator becomes 17H, or we can say that the result of this addition is 17H. The parity flag is set, carry flag is set, and auxiliary carry flag is set, and the carry flag is reset to reflect the result of operation. So, after the execution of this ACI B 0BH instruction, the result will nothing but the content of accumulator A is equals to 17H, auxiliary carry flag is set, parity flag is set, and carry flag is reset. So, this is the case after the execution of ACI 0BH instruction. Next instruction is DAD instruction. So, sometimes it is essential or essential to add the 16-bit number, or sometimes it is required to add the 16-bit number. So, to add 16-bit number directly, 16-bit number directly, the DAD instruction is used in 8085 microprocessor. So, DAD instruction is used to add 16-bit content of HL register pair with the content of BC or D register pair specified with the instruction. So, the syntax of this instruction is we can use that DAD B. So, with this instruction BC register pair is used. So, this instruction will add the content of BC register pair with the HL register pair and store the result of operation into the HL register pair. The another example is DAD D instruction. This instruction will add the content of D register pair with the content of HL register pair and store the result into the HL register pair. So, I am taking the example of instruction that is DAD D. So, before the execution of this instruction DAD D, the content of D register is 11H, E register will have 22H, the content of H register will have 3H, and the content of L register will have 4H. So, this is the case before the execution of instruction DAD D. So, after the execution of this instruction, the result will store into the accumulator. So, we add 11H, 22H with 33H and 44H. So, result will be 44H and 66H, which is the 16-bit number. So, it is stored into the H and L register. H register will have the value 44H and L register will have the value 66H. So, in this way we will add two 16-bit number. The first 16-bit number is in DE register and other 16-bit number is in HL register. So, after the execution of this instruction, the microprocessor will store the result, which is 16-bit, into the HL register pair. Next operation is the subtraction operation. Any 8-bit operand content of specified register or the content of memory location is subtracted from the accumulator register and result is stored into the accumulator. So, during the subtraction operation, the microprocessor will subtract the content of the specified register or memory location or the 8-bit data which is specified with the instruction immediately with the content of the accumulator and store the result of operation into the accumulator. So, remember that this subtraction is performed in 2's complement form. So, whenever we subtract the number, the microprocessor will convert this number, the second operand, in 2's complement form and add this number to get the result. If we subtract the higher number from the lower number, the result is in 2's complement forms. So, here, example of this instruction is SUB B and SUBM instruction. So, whenever microprocessor execute this instruction, it will subtract the content of the specified register, that is the the specified registers are nothing but the general purpose register, B register, C register, D register, E register, H or L register from the content of the accumulator and store the result into the accumulator. So, depending on the result, the flags gets reflected, all the flags are modified to reflect the result of operation in second instruction, that is SUBM. So, here this M will indicate that this is nothing but the memory. So, microprocessor will subtract the content of the memory location from the content of the accumulator and store the result into the accumulator register. So, here the address of this memory is specified by HL register pair. So, we use this HL register pair to hold the 16-bit address of the memory. So, whenever microprocessor execute this instruction, it will subtract the content of the memory location. The address of the memory location is given by HL register pair from the content of the accumulator and store the result of operation into the accumulator. The example of this instruction, that this we cannot use SUB comma C instruction, means we can never subtract the content of C register from B register, because during the arithmetic addition and subtraction operation, as already explained, the one of the operand is always in the accumulator register. So, if we use this instruction SUB B comma C, it is a invalid instruction. So, we never use SUB B comma C instruction. The correct instruction is SUB comma C instruction. So, this instruction will subtract the content of C register from the content of accumulator and place the result into the accumulator. All flags are modified to reflect the result of subtraction operation. Here for subtraction operation, carry flags acts as a borrow flag. So, here the carry flag acts as a borrow flags during the subtraction operation, and all flags are modified to reflect the result of operation, result of the subtraction operation. So, let us see the example of this instruction, SUB instruction. So, this instruction is used to subtract the content of specified register or memory from the content of accumulator and store the result into the accumulator register. Example is SUB C instruction and SUB M instruction. So, here again M is nothing but it is the memory location. Memory, the address of this memory is given by HL register pair. So, I am taking one example here, that is instruction SUB C instructions. Whenever microprocessor execute this instruction, it will subtract the content of C register from the content of accumulator and store the result into the accumulator register. So, before the execution of this instruction, the content of accumulator is 09H and the content of C register is again 09H, means both the contents are same. So, if we subtract the number, that is 09, which is nothing but the content of accumulator, and 09 which is again the content of C register. So, if we subtract this two number, we get 00. So, since result is 0, the flags are modified, which is nothing but 0 flag is set. So, 0 flag is set to reflect the result, that is 0 flag is set to indicate that the result of subtraction operation is 0. So, 0 flag is set to reflect the result of operation and the result is placed into the accumulator. So, after the execution of this instruction, the accumulator becomes 00H. So, this is the case of sub instruction. So, before if we discuss this SUB C instruction, so before the execution of this instruction, the status of this sign flag is 0, 0 flag is 0, auxiliary carry flag is 0, parity flag is 0 and carry flag is 0. The content of accumulator is 09H and content of C register is 09H. So, whenever microprocessor execute this instruction, that is SUB C instruction, it will subtract, the operation takes place, that is A minus C. So, the content of C is subtracted from the content of accumulator and result of operation is stored back into the accumulator. So, the content of C register is 09 and the content of accumulator is again 09. If we subtract this two number which is same, the result becomes 00H, which is stored into the accumulator. So, after the execution of this instruction, the result is stored into the accumulator. So, accumulator is equals to 00H. Since result of operation is 00H, so the 0 flag is set to 1 to reflect the result of operation, to indicate that the processor will subtract two same number, that is why the result is 0, and when the result is 0, 0 flag is set to 1 to indicate that the result is 0, and the sign flag is 0 because the number is positive number, and auxiliary carry, there is no carry from D3 to D4 position bit, the parity flag is reset and carry flag is reset to reflect the result of operation. So, after the execution of this instruction, the microprocessor will store the result into the accumulator register, the result is 00 H. So, this way the microprocessor will perform the operation whenever the result is same, or when the result is 0, when microprocessor will subtract the same number, the result is 0, it means that the 0 flag is set. If there is a carry generated from D7 position, means the result is greater than the 8 bit number, and the carry flag is set to indicate that the carry is generated from D7 position. If the auxiliary carry flag is set, means the number in the lower nibble is invalid BCD, or we can say that the number is greater than 9 and the carry is generated from D3 position to D4 position bit. So, here the auxiliary carry flag is set, and if we subtract any number from the higher number from the lower number, naturally, or we can take the carry from the D7 position. So, in this case the carry flag is set. If the result of the operation will consist even number of ones, then the parity flag is set to reflect the result of operation. So, the instructions which perform the subtraction operation is the SUB instruction. The another example I am in this subtraction operation is the another instruction is SUB M instruction. So, here this M is the memory location or the memory where the contents is present. So, this instruction will subtract the content of memory location from the content of accumulator and store the result into the accumulator. So, the address of this memory is given by HL register pair. So, HL register will have the value, suppose F000H, and at this F000H, suppose the value is 04H and the content of accumulator A is equals to 06H. So, whenever this microprocessor execute this instruction, so it will subtract the content, that is 04 from the content of accumulator. So, the processor will perform the operation 06 minus 04, the result is 02. So, after the execution of the instruction, this SUB M, the content of accumulator is equals to 02 H. So, on the basis of this result, that is 02 H, the processor will reflect the result with the help of the status flag, that is nothing but the sign flag, 0 flag, auxiliary carry flag, parity flag and carry flag. So, according to the result of operation, the microprocessor will reflect the result of operation with the help of the flags, which are nothing but sign flag, 0 flag. If D7 position bit is 1, it means that the result is negative, the sign flag is set. If the result is all 0, in the previous case if we subtract the same number, the result is 0, in this case 0 flag is set. If there is a carry from D3 position to D4 position bit, then auxiliary carry flag is set to reflect the result of operation, and if the result will consist even number of ones, then the parity flag is set to reflect the result of operation, and if there is a carry generated from D7 position or borrow is taken from D8 position, then in this case the carry flag is set to reflect the result of operation. So, this is the meaning of this subtraction instruction. Thank you very much.